Hello, welcome to Jadekind Gaming. My name is Adam, and today I will be unboxing another expansion for La Fleur. This one, L'Orient, or L'Orient. Anyways, La Fleur, one of Duke's Somnium's fun, very artsy flower games, which I have enjoyed playing with my wife. Works well for 2 players. Very important. Has some expansions, and this one is L'Orient. Or if we come in here, take off our shrink wrap. You can see below that, L'Orient, trade and exotic flowers from the Far East. Trade and exotic flowers from the Far East. Discover the 18th century's fascination with Eastern Asian design. 2 new locations, new visitors, and vase cards to fill with exotic flowers bring opportunities for prestige in La Fleur. Components: the L'Orient board, 45 exotic cards, 10 visitor cards, 8 vase cards, 1 trade die, 5 artisan cards, 5 garden feature cards, 9 event cards. Definitely some things that feel different. Okay, so let's take a look. Just cardboard on the inside of this. There is the design there. Let's take a look. We got our little L'Orient book. As our components, these will have the symbol here so that you can separate the expansion out. Place the extra board nearby. Has a spot for the face down exotic cards and 1 face up exotic card, face down vase deck, and a place to put the trade die. Alright. Shuffle the exotic deck and place it face down on the exotic deck space in L'Orient board. Draw 1 exotic card and place it face up on the exotic card space next to the deck. The vase cards. Place the vase deck face down on the vase deck space and place the trade die in its spot. Shuffle the artisan cards with the others. Shuffle the garden feature cards with the others. Event cards with the others. Visitor cards with the others. And set up as normal. Player setup. Each player takes 1 vase card from the vase deck and places it to the right of their chateau board. Otherwise, set up as normal. Additional rules. The exotic allure type. So this has another new allure type. Okay. On your turn, you may place an artisan pawn on the exotic market to gain 1 exotic card. You may choose to gain the face-up card or draw 1 card from the top of the deck. Unlike flower cards, exotic cards do not cost any coins. Just go in your hand. If you choose to gain the face-up card, immediately draw and replace it in the now empty space. And if your first vase has the maximum number of 4 exotic cards placed under it when you visit the exotic market, you may draw 1 new vase card and place it in your play area. Each player may have a maximum of 2 vase cards. Okay, so these exotic cards are going into your vase at some... Okay, whatever. There's symbols here. +1, +2, or +3 flower cards. Easy enough. All right. Trade location. On your turn, you may discard 1 flower card from your hand and place an artisan pawn on the trade location to roll the trade die. From the top of the flower deck, draw a number of flower cards equal to the result on the die. Each player may visit the trade location only once per round. Okay. Exotic cards have the exotic allure type in the top left corner. They may not be spent or discarded to purchase garden features. At any time during their turn, a player may play exotic cards from their hand beneath 1 of their vase cards by discarding a flower card with the allure type matching the allure type below the exotic allure symbol. wild or multiples can also be discarded. After discarding the flower card, take the exotic card, place it under the vase card in your play area, and each player may hold up to 3 exotic cards in their hand. If the player has 3 exotic cards in hand and gains another, they must immediately play 1 exotic card from their hand onto one of their vase cards or discard it by putting it at the bottom of the deck. So usually it's at any time during your turn, but if you at some other point get a 4th one, you can do it then. Each vase card can hold a maximum of 4 exotic cards. If it already has 4, no additional exotic cards may be added. The garden party. Visitors with the exotic allure type follow the rules from the garden party section of the Fleur book, except when determining which player will be visited, these visitor cards go to the player with the most coins in their play area. If 2 or more players have the same number of coins, the base game rules regarding ties and special invitations still applies. They cannot be romanced, cannot become companions. Okay. During end of game scoring, each player gains prestige for each of their vase cards based on the number of exotic cards placed under it for each vase card. And then there's solo mode rules, including how to use Rose Rococo with L'Orient in solo mode. So, yeah. And then we get that board, and I'm sure, as the others have, the back of the board, fun pretty flower art, front of the board, we have the exotic market spot where the deck would go, and the face up would go, and we have the trade spot where the vase cards would go, and the dice sits, and it says discard 1 flower card, limit 1 per player per round, so the rules for that are there as helpful. Of course, we have in here small cards, big cards, and the die. Oh, there's pretty there. So let's zoom in a bit. And first, take a look at the die. Oh, 3. So 3, 3, 1. Okay, so you're getting rid of a flower. There's only a 1 in 6 chance that you're only going to get 1 flower back. There's a 1 in 3 chance that you will get 3, and then there's a 50% chance that you are going to get 2. So that's our trade die. And I want to point out with this, if you have, normal Chessex dice for scale, like this is a chunky dice. It is a big old dice. It's fun. So, yeah. And we will begin with our larger sized cards. So they have nice and easy to open for me. And we have different types of cards. We'll separate them. They're different types. And begin here with our vase cards. So, and this is explaining here, because you could have up to 4 of the exotic cards under your vase. And so 1 prestige, 2, 3 prestige, 3, 5 prestige, 4, 8 prestige. And I'm guessing they are all the same, except the art is different on each. And this is, I guess they just found a whole bunch of vase art, and it's pretty, so they used it. Okay, we got new event cards. New trade routes. During this round, each player may visit the trade location without discarding a flower card. Okay. Prosperous. At the start of this round, in turn order, each player may draw 1 exotic card from the exotic deck. At the end of this round, each player may discard 1 exotic card from their hand to gain a prestige. At the start of this round, in turn order, players may draw 1 exotic card and gain a coin. an esteemed guest there. Trade agreement. During this round, when visiting the trade location, you may re-roll the die. Lucrative investment. During this round, each player gains +1 coin each time they visit the exotic market. Ooh. During this round, each player may visit the trade location twice. Trip to Kew Gardens Pagoda. Entertain foreign dignitaries. During this round, each player gains 1 coin each time they place an exotic card in a vase. During this round, you may rehire an artisan for free. Okay, so that's the rehire foreign artisans. But yeah, so if you want to swap out one of your artisans, that's great. Get our new garden features. The Chinese Pavilion. When acquired, you may discard 1 flower card and gain 1 flower card. Oriental Temple. When acquired, gain 2 exotic cards. Wall Mural. When acquired, roll the trade die and gain flower cards equal to the results. Ooh, nice. Window View. Gain 1 exotic card from the top of the exotic deck. And then here, Chinese House. End of round. If you have 2 or more of the L'Orient cards in a vase, or the exotic cards in a vase, gain 1 coin. And of course, these have all been done with, normal resource. And we have a big stack of new visitors. Of course, it's one of the easiest ones to see that symbol on. It's on all the others. It's, in the corners, but just the color difference shows up pretty well here. So, you have gaining exotic cards from this in Prestige. And we have that for each. Nope, now we've switched to just gaining Prestige. +2 Prestige. Okay. So now we're getting onto the new exotic symbol up here. And it just specifies. Visits the player with the most coins. Roll the trade die and gain the results. Gain an exotic card and 2 Prestige. And then we have the smaller deck of cards. Which has all the exotic cards that we'll finish on, but 5 artisan cards. We have a trader. When placing this artisan, you may re-roll the trade die once. So there are 3 of her, different symbols. And the merchant. Here comes the other 2 symbols that they can exert to add. But the merchant goes to Flower Market. It's one of the existing places. When placing this artisan, you may pay +2 coins to purchase a second flower coin. Oh. A second flower card. Huh. That's risky, but... And then we get our exotic cards. So, they have this symbol here at the top that just goes all the way to the top. Help keep it different. The art on the back of these, by the way, is beautiful with the bird and such. Anyways. And then you have to discard that in order to put it into a vase. So we got a bunch, I'm sure, just spread out against the different types of allure. Got our water feature allure. Our Vista allure. our flower allure. I'm doing good playing the game because I know these are path and architecture, but I don't know which is which. But I've learned the other ones. But yeah, so there are exotic cards to fill your vase with, and a trade die to trade in flowers for other flowers. Ooh. Again, some new cards for like all aspects of the game, I believe, except, your character. I hope we get an expansion that adds some of that. But that is Lorient. So I will link down below to Duke's Somnium's site, or where you can purchase this online. And I've been quite enjoying Fleur, and I'm excited to add more variety to the gameplay. So like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye.